Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57. And this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Giants, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character.
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's not going anywhere to start tonight. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Morris. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall him on. What a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Second and 4. And a quick throw here, that's complete. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. And they'll go on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And to give this time to the tailback. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Morris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Sims. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Sims. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. As they've got it with a... He's got it! Touchdown, Dolphins! A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Now for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This taken in at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Dances by him. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. To throw on third down. Sims. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now a give right side. It's Morris. A nice little juke. Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Sims. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Shepard. Not much there, only a yard. On second down, it's Morris. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And they'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Back to throw. Sims finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first and 10, Sims. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24. He'll drop to throw. That throw complete to his tight end leg. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll run on first down. It's Morris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. He'll look to throw. Gets this one to Morris. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Morris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He dumps off to Morris. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin the drive with Morris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. He finds his man, complete. It's Morris. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A final shot before break. Sims looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with... So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start it on the ground with Morris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On first down, Sims throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Sims. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Sims. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4. Now a give, right side, Morris. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down, Sims. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw on 2nd down, Sims. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On 2nd down now, it's Morris. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Sims. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. They're comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll set up a throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 40-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A little juke, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. This is Morris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They run with Morris. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. Or maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he felt he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Online, but off the crossbar, no at the very end. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Morris. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first. Looking to throw. Sims. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Morris. Gets by him at the 25. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. They run again with Morris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Sims. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Giants first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. On first down, it's Morris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Dolphins have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now Sims. That escapes the... And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Sims. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. A handoff as they run the counter play. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's back to throw. Pass complete to Shepard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's hauled in by Shepard. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.